you very much. God bless. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We can release you. Wish you well.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Thank you, Ashmiwa. Thank you. Asante.
Okay. Members? Yes, Mheshimiwa. Yes. Yes. That's exactly what I wanted it done, but sometimes it goes overboard. Sorry, Mheshimiwa? They want to say a lot of things. Yes. Storyteller, indeed. Okay. No, we just, yeah. Members, we can just proceed? Yes, thank you. Let's have the second. Yes, there you are. Thank you. Yeah. Eh? What is this? Yeah, it's here. Because of being poor. Because of being poor in mathematics. I'm saying, because of being poor in mathematics, I normally don't add up. Yeah, you should. You have no reason not to.
Good morning. Islam. Muslim.
Yes, so You're welcome, Samira.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is the Committee on Appointment, so feel very much at home.
Thank you.
We will start with you being sworn in. Then from there we can proceed. You have the original document?
I, Samara Aziz, solemnly swear that the information I am going to give before this committee is the truth, nothing but the whole truth, so help me God. Thank you. Amen.
Thank you. Members, let's start off with introducing ourselves. Then we'll ask the nominee to introduce after that. My name is Anne Kiusia. I'm the Speaker of the County Assembly of Machakos, as well as the chairperson on this Committee on Appointment. Thank you.
Yes, I'm Stephen Mwante, representing a Kalakala ward, Deputy Speaker, Machakos County Assembly.
I am Peter Kilonzo, representing Bioni Kadama ward, Chairperson, Justice and Legal Affairs.
Morning. Jackson Daka, representing Tala ward, also the Deputy Majority Leader of Assembly of Machakos.
Good morning, Ms. Aziz.
Good morning.
My name is Nicholas Nzioka, the MCA for Machakos Central Ward, and also the leader of majority in the assembly. Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My name is Francis Kitaka, representing the Lane ward, and also I'm the chair finance. Thank you.
I don't have originals, but I'll give you the...
Good morning, Madam Samira Shakid Aziz.
Good morning.
Morning. My name is Brian Kisila, elected Mwala, and also chairman, decentralized units.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning.
Yes, I'm Judas Mbilindawa, member representing the great people of Matu, and also the leader of minority side in this assembly. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you. May I ask the clerk to introduce the secretariat?
Okay, good morning. I'm Joseph Motisia, clerk of the assembly, and with me is deputy clerk, Mr. Dennis. We have the head of procedure, Musioka. We have Evelyn Kemote, senior clerk assistant.
Morning.
We have Nora Moteti, senior clerk assistant. Paul Kelly, senior records manager. We have Susan Kelova, clerk assistant. We have Brian Modosi, clerk legal officer. We have Alison Mulonzi, clerk assistant. We have Sanjay Tams, Jonathan Moli, and public communication officer Nora Mwendwa. Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Thank you, members, for that. And now I come to you, Ms. Samira, and seek to understand whether you have the original documents.
No, I think I'm supposed to address you, Your Excellency.
No, you can just address me,
Okay.
like telling me where the original.
Okay. My original documents are not here with me. I never expected to be nominated for this position.
Yes.
I have not been in an interview since 2014 because I had my own businesses. All my documents are in Canada. So you can see the time frame from the time I was nominated on the 7th to today is 7 days.
You're saying where the documents?
In Canada.
Canada.
Yes.
Okay.
That's why I had to swear an affidavit.
Yes.
To indicate that all my documents, originals, are in a locker in Canada where only I have the key.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. It's okay. The documents here, they are certified by an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, members, and they also there's an affidavit explaining the whereabouts of the original documents. I pray that we accept them. Now, let's proceed from where we I'll start first by welcoming you here and asking you to introduce yourself to us by stating your full names, your place of birth, your place of residence, your educational background, and your work experience. Welcome.
Sorry, Madam Speaker, we have a guest with us
We have a guest.
who we don't know his motive and why he has come.
Okay, Chair, that is one of members of staff, is a clerk assistant, Mr. Patrick.
Was he introduced? Did you introduce him?
He was not
Oh, he wasn't.
Yes.
Okay. Well guided. All right, proceed, Samira, and
My name is Samara Shakil Aziz. I'm a Kenyan born. We've been in Kenya since 5 generations. I have my original ID. That's the only original document I have. I have studied in Kenya. I went to Kenya primary school, and I obtained my Kenya certificate of primary education. And then I went to secondary school in Kenya. I obtained my Kenya certificate of secondary education in Kenya. After that, I went to college, where I did a management course and accounting. Then I went to England. I did hotel tourism and recreational course. I got a diploma at the Glamorgan Institute. And then I came back and I started working with Rajni Somaya Advocates. I worked there from 1993 to 1995. After that, I proceeded. I came back to Nairobi, worked with Harban Singh Associates. I worked there for good 5 years. And after that, I proceeded and I went to Canada. I worked there in a hotel as a controller. I worked in the first hotel for good 10 years. And then I changed position, went to another hotel called Hotel La Saint-Martin. I worked there for 4 years. Then I got the opportunity. I came back to Kenya in 2015. I am right now a regional director for a company called Swift Robotics and Artificial Intelligence. It has a base in Kenya, in Canada, and in India. So we have 3 branches. I am one of the regional directors for all the 3 branches. And I have never worked in public service. And I was appointed as a member of the ICT task force in Machakos. That's how I came to Machakos. Machakos is not new to me. My father has been in Machakos for the longest time. He was doing a lot of hunting from 1971.
thank you for that elaborate introduction. Members, I want to welcome you. Mheshimiwa Stephen Mwanthi, proceed and put your questions.
Thank you, Samira. Samira, if approved by these honorable owls, you will be involved in the selection of persons to County Public Service Board. Can you tell us some of the functions these people will be undertaking when for the County Public Service Board?
The functions that these people will be undertaking is to make sure that there is transparency for all the people that they do employ in the public service, because right now that's the most important task that the public service should do for the Machakos County. And that is the only way the best governance can come to a county.
Any other function that you know?
And another function is to establish transparency when they do employ people. They have to exercise the disciplinary if they are not in the right places, and make sure that when they do employ people, it is on merit and competency.
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa. Mheshimiwa Nicholas Nzioka, please proceed.
Welcome, Samira.
Thank you.
Section 59A of the County Government Act envisages a county public service board that is independent.
Yes.
Do you think this is necessary?
Yes, it is.
Why?
It is necessary because there is no other outside interference or authority that can, govern it, so that it can do all its decisions independently, which has to be transparent. So there are no forces forcing it to act otherwise.
If you are appointed as a member of the board, what qualities are you going to be looking for the people you appoint to the county public service board?
People who are going to be of merit, and for the right position according to the competency level, people who are from the marginalized community, people who have fair treatment, whether they are from the ethnic groups, and people who have always wanted to be in a position, but they want because of X, Y, Z reasons. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa. May I have Mheshimiwa Honorable Mbili Ndawa proceed?
Yes. I think that the most important thing that the government sector lacks, from my view as a private sector, is that we are moving with the new emerging technologies. And I think that that needs to come into the public sector very much, where we need automation and the ICT to come in and make sure everything becomes automated. And that everything becomes transparent. So what happens, it accelerates the systems that have stagnated at this present moment in the government sector.
Okay, thank you and all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, members. I have a question for you. Are you familiar with Chapter 6 of the Constitution of Kenya?
No, I'm not.
You're not familiar?
No.
Do you know anything to do with integrity?
Yes, I do.
What do you know about integrity?
Integrity means transparency for the good governance of any place, whether it's a county or it's the national government. We need to have transparency in every aspect. Transparency, whether it is when we are employing people and how we are employing them.
How are you going to use that value of integrity in your duties as if you are appointed to be in the selection committee panel?
I think that the best is once we have a system, for example, an online ICT system, it's going to bring in all the accurate information that's going to be online. So there is no person-to-person interference. So everything that would be a person who is making an application for a certain position will not have any other person that is involved in. So it will become totally accurate and transparent. So when you get the applications, they're going to be exactly to the competency and the merit of that position. And that would only make everything work, because that is the problem that is the government sector has.
Thank you very much for
You're
that
welcome.
answer. I believe you're going to put it into use if you're given this position.
Definitely.
We've come to the end of this session, and I would, before we ask you to maybe exit, ask you, do you have any comments to make or any question you would like to put to us as a committee?
I would like, I know that I'm from the private sector, and in my short term in Machakos, I have seen there's a lot of things that can be improved in
Yes.
all sectors. And if I was given the chance, I would make that mobilization to accelerate just 1% for it to move in the right direction.
What is that? For instance, give an example.
To automate and put everything online. And that is the way, in fact, even our president, he said on Jamhuri Day,
Yes.
that is the way to go. If we can make it as e-Kenya, why can we not make it as e-Machakos to move it in that direction? Because that is the way the world is going. Technology can only improve and make everything easier and faster for all of us.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
All right. Maybe now we'll ask you to leave unless there's anybody with anything. Then we'll ask you to leave. Then we can proceed to the next nominee.
Thank you very much for the chance.
Yeah. All the best.
Thank you.
Yes. Sorry? Then I think it's when they are. We'll not have a break. We'll just proceed, finish. Okay. Yes, Mike. Thank you. Thank you very much. Naye basata. Right, and in this on this year, I guess. Practicing certificates. Sana, sorry for that. You are most welcome here. Nelson Wanyonyi, Osiemo.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would like you to take oath, then you can proceed. Sorry. Okay. Maybe you may give us just 1 minute,
Right.
have a seat. We sort out an issue that. Is it okay? Okay. All right. Yes. we have an each with the Hansard, so giving it time to sort it out. Okay. Oh, thank you very much. Let's proceed and have the nominees sworn in.
I, Nelson Wanyonyi Osiemo, solemnly swear that the information I'm going to give before this committee is the truth, nothing but the whole truth, so help me God.
Thank you, Nelson. I'll proceed and introduce ourselves, and then we can request Nelson to introduce himself, but after we have done it. My name is Ann Kiusia. I'm the Speaker of the County Assembly of Machakos, as well as the chair for this committee on nomination. Thank you.
I am Stephen Mwanthi, representing Ekalakala Ward and Deputy Speaker, Machakos County Assembly.
I'm Peter Kilonzo, representing Biuni Katama Ward.
I'm Jackson Ndaka, representing Tala Ward.
Good morning, Mr. Osiemo.
Good morning.
I'm Nicholas Nzioka, representing the people of Machakos Central Ward and also leader of the majority. Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Good morning. Francis Kitaka, representing the Lani Ward. Karibu.
Good morning, Mr. Osiemo.
Good morning to you.
My name is Brian Kisila, representing great people of Mwala.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Yes, I'm Judas Mbilindawa, a member representing Matu Ward, and also the leader of minority side in this assembly. Karibu.
Thank you.
May I ask the clerk to introduce the secretariat?
Good morning, Mr. Nelson.
Good morning to you.
I'm Joseph Mutisia, the clerk of the assembly, and with me is Deputy Clerk Legislative, Mr. Dennis. I have the head of procedure, Mr. Musioka. I have the senior clerk assistant, Nora Moteti. We have Susan Kelova, clerk assistant. We have Alison Molonzi, clerk assistant. We have Patrick, clerk assistant. We have Brian Mudhusi, legal officer. Karibu sana.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. I'm the one who will put the first question to you, and I would like you to introduce yourself to us by stating your full names, your place of birth, your place of residence, your educational background, and the work experience. You may proceed.
Thank you, the Speaker, Chair. I'm Nelson Wanyonyi Osiemo. I was born, brought up in Sia County. That's also my place of birth. I've attended and graduated with honors, LLB, admitted to practice law. 2022 is my 10th year in the practice of law. And I've been practicing law for the last 10 years. Yes.
Thank you very much. May I invite Deputy Speaker to put across the question?
Thank you, Bwana Osiemo. What are some of the laws that you are going to be applying or guiding you while selecting, while carrying out your mandate in the selection panel?
Obviously, the first law is the Constitution of Kenya. If you look at Article 232, 235, the County Government Act. You also look at the public, the Appointment Public Assembly Act. I just don't know the correct word, but it's the act that guides public appointment and vetting. And basically that is the 3 laws that I can think of now.
Okay, thank you, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Mheshimiwa Majority Leader, proceed.
Thank you, Chair. Mr. Osimo, obviously in recruiting a selection panel, the ultimate goal is to get a better public service board for Machakos County.
That's correct.
What are the possible areas that we are looking to improve so that the county public service board is effective?
You mean possible area of improvement by
Yes.
the...
Yes.
You know, I think by the wording of the legislation and the constitution that requires obviously the county public service board is independent, but there must be linkage between the executive and the board, so that whatever the executive arm and the assembly and everything, all these departments must work in harmony, because we only serve one people. When you are doing promotion, when you are doing recruitment, when you are abolishing offices, these are offices that are established and abolished within the county of Machakos. So we need to have people that are able to work together for the good of the public.
I love that you use the word linkages. Even though the board is independent,
Yes.
you're saying they must work together with
Yes.
the administration.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much. Mheshimiwa Mbili Dawa.
Yes, what are the functions of the County Public Service Board?
Several functions, but mostly important is establishment of offices, abolishing of those offices, structuring the offices to meet the needs of the people and the needs of the county, and to develop a robust human resource development capacity, among other functions.
Thank you and all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you. May I invite Mheshimiwa Brian Kisila to proceed?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Bwana Osiemo,
Yes, sir.
what will be your focus in selecting suitable candidates for appointment as members of County Service Public Board, County Public Service Board?
Thank you. My focus will be limited to Chapter 6. We really need a selection panel to choose for this county people who are able to be accountable to the Constitution. So Chapter 6, we always call is the mirror of the Constitution. So you must mirror what the Chapter 6 requires of you. So that will be my priority.
Very good answer, very good answer. And you're privy to the fact that we have just impeached several board members.
Yes, I'm aware.
And one of the key areas was that integrity.
Yes, I'm aware.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. May I call upon Honorable Peter Kilonzo to put across questions?
Thank you so much, Chair. My question to Nelson, what are the challenges which are facing the staff in Machakos County, and what are some of the suggestions you can give to address those challenges? Thank you.
What comes to my mind, not even on Machakos County, but across the counties, is individuals who have been placed in offices that they don't merit in. Okay? So it's not about only the Machakos County only. It's across the board that you find an individual is placed in an office that he or she doesn't have an idea of. So that is a major challenge that the board that is coming must address for this particular county. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much. May I call upon Mheshimiwa Kitaka to proceed?
Thank you, Madam Chair. What are the challenges that are facing our public service board in Machakos County in delivering their mandate as a board?
You mean to say challenges facing the board or the service itself?
Of services. by the board?
What comes to my mind, challenges facing the board in delivering the services is of obviously the demoralized service members. As I had said, that you find that you have public service that is there by the name, but not by the job description. So is that a service that can deliver to the people of the county? So you find that you have a board that recruits people in various positions that they have no idea of what happens there. Say a lawyer has been recruited to collect tax. Are you going to collect tax? Are you going to meet your target as a tax collection when a lawyer has been appointed in that department? Those are the challenges that I think the incoming board must come down to have a way of looking at them. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa. May I call upon Mheshimiwa Jackson Daka to proceed?
Thank you, Madam Speaker. How are you going to handle the challenges as you execute your mandate as a member of selection panel?
I understand my mandate is meant to select the board that is going to do the overall work. But within my limited mandate is to select to the county people we think that are capable to the task. As I had said, that if you look at all the problems that faces service boards across, it's the same. So we must have men, gentlemen, ladies that are mirror of Chapter 6 and are able and capable of coming for the best interest of the county. So number one is the public duty to work for the citizens of this county.
I wish you the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I have another question for you. Are you familiar with the Chapter 6 of the Constitution of Kenya?
Yes, I'm familiar with
What is it all about?
Chapter 6, I said it's a mirror of what the Constitution wants every public and state officers to be. Not even public and state officers, but everybody in the interaction. So you must be professional, you must have somebody of integrity. If you have in a position that you are in a conflict, personal conflict against the public good, you must declare it, and so on and so forth. So it's about the integrity of that particular public officer or state officer in executing a public duty.
Would you like to share with us any area that touches on your integrity that you may want maybe this committee to know?
Madam Speaker, I've never been in a public service. I've all my life been in private practice. So
you've just said that even private is also affected.
I don't know anything that will affect or be in conflict with my public duty.
Thank you.
None has been brought to my attention.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that answer.
Thank you.
We believe that you will exercise all the necessary values and as you undertake this assignment.
Thank you.
And thank you very much. We have come now to the end of this session. But before we ask you to exit, I'd like to find out from you whether you have any comments to make to us or any question you would like us to know.
I want to thank you and the members for inviting me to attend this vetting session. I appreciate the questions that have been raised, and at the end of the day, we as public, we are working for everybody. We always need to tend to bring everybody together, despite our backgrounds, despite whatever we believe in, for the benefit of everyone. And thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. Then we'll request you to exit.
Thank you.
And wish you the very best. We proceed mpaka mwisho? Thank you. Sorry? We should be done. We should be. Thank you. Yes. Oh, the form. Yeah, here it is. Thank you. In 12. Okay. What about? Yes. Yeah. I know they had been allocated time, so. Members, I understand we had the two members who are nominees who are supposed to be vetted. They are not available at the moment, and we have good reasons why they are not here, because they had been allocated time after this. So I suggest that we take a break, maybe have some tea, then come back.